Street Impact, we back again. Yes, we back again like always. We like to report, support, and be a part of and bring social awareness. A little bit about Street Impact. Yesterday, we was in the Douglas community leading the parade out there, and it was amazing for the Juneteenth celebration. Of course, you will see that video later. But one thing about us, you know we like to report and be a part of anything positive. And what we have today, we have the movie cast. Yes, you heard me right. The movie cast from the great movie called Beyond the Doors. Beyond the Doors. And I'm not going to speak too much on it. I'm going to let them tell them about themselves. I want them to introduce themselves. And also, I want you to tell me, how did you even come up with the name of the movie? But go ahead.
All right, my name is Lady Katina L. I am the writer, the director, and the producer of Beyond the Doors. And we all go through things beyond the doors. I don't know what's going on behind your door or what you have gone through in your life. But Beyond the Doors just pretty much says, and it shows what goes on in your private life, where nobody can see, your co-workers, your pastor, what's behind your door.
I like that. And go ahead, sir.
Oh, and I'm Ronnie McLemore. I am Dr. Phillips in the movie. I'm the fixer. So, well, I was trying to fix some things anyway, but this is my first film, and was excited about bringing life to a character where, you know, we look at the needs, especially the mental health needs of people.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, especially in our community.
Yes. You know, because we still live under the old traditional things like pretend it don't exist.
We'll go in this house, stay in this house.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So.
Well, my name's Rashay Richmond. I met Lady Katina on the set of Detour Stew. I had an opportunity to be in that play, and we just clicked. And she asked me to, you know, be in this movie, Beyond the Doors. And it was just a blessing to work with her. And again, he's not here, Mr. CJ Nevels. Working with Ron, it was just a blessing. And like they both said, just to piggyback off of that for a second, you never know what a person is going through.
Yes.
That outer surface always can look good.
Yes.
And my grandmother used to always have this phrase, never judge a book by its cover.
That's correct.
That cover can be beautiful. Read some of them pages in the inside.
That's right.
Yes. What's the name of your character on the...
I'm Karen.
Karen.
No, I'm Sharon.
Sharon.
I'm Sharon. I'm sorry.
Sharon. Yeah, Sharon.
We have Sharon and Karen, but I am Sharon. Sorry.
Okay.
That's kind of funny because CJ and I both get it mixed up.
Yeah,
but I am Sharon. I play the classy.
The classic.
Sharon.
The classic. I like that. And you told me that's what gave you the inspiration to write that because of what's going on. Everybody got something going on behind there. Was it like a personal experience, or that just something that inspired you to do?
It is actually a personal experience.
So that's that raw.
Yeah, it's true.
It's raw truth.
Things that I have experienced beyond my doors in my life, and I'm bringing it to the big screen.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised how many people can identify what you're going through behind doors.
Correct.
But the message here is, even though a lot of us are traumatized behind closed doors, some of us have been molested, some of us have been verbally abused, physically abused, traumatized.
Yes.
But the whole thing is, you may have gone through something, but you don't have to stay stuck where you are. And the whole message is, hey, we've all gone through some hell in our lives.
Yes.
And we may not share it with anybody, but the thing of it is, don't stay in your hell. You can thrive and survive after all the hell that you have gone through.
See, I like that.
So I'm displaying some of my hell that I have gone through the course of my life. And I have to tell people I'm 52 years old, so I've been involved with more than just one person. So these are life experiences brought together, you know, to share, hey, I made it, I survived, I'm thriving, I'm growing, I'm in control of my life. God can heal you everywhere you hurt.
See, I like
you don't
that.
have to stay stuck in the shape that you're in because the potter will put you back together.
Come on, man.
I like that song. Carter House, I like that song. So you saying the people go, they watch this film. Not only they can relate to this film, they also might can get healed
That's
from
right.
the film. Now see, that's more inspiration, more important than anything else. If we can help, if we reach one person, you did your job.
Yes.
You did your job. I like that. Y'all got me excited.
Yes.
You got me more. So tell me a little bit about this. How did you even get into the business?
I've always wanted to do 3 things. That's teach school, become a paralegal, and also to act. So I've had an opportunity to do all 3 things.
Okay.
Acting is therapeutic for me. You know, playing many different characters. I've been acting for like maybe 10 years straight, different productions and everything. But I was just motivated to share my story. And somebody asked me, if you ever became famous, who's gonna play you in your movie? I'm like, nobody. I'm gonna play myself.
Can't nobody do it like me.
That's right. So that's why I'm doing it. And the storyline is: will she remain in a traumatized state, or will she survive everything that she endured beyond the doors?
That's good. Now, sir, if you don't mind me asking, how long you been acting?
This is my first film.
First,
This is my first film.
you like it? How did?
Here's the irony.
Yeah.
The irony is that I was a counselor when I was in the Navy. So sitting down and going back and forth with people, you just had to flip it. And so Katina and I have been knowing each other for 3 years. She kind of came along and told me, "Hey, Ronnie, you know, you be good at this stuff that I don't." Sometimes it takes somebody else to see what you have, you know. And she's always encouraged me to do that. So it really wasn't. It wasn't difficult to switch one to the other. I was surprised by it, but given the opportunity to do this, I thought, well, you know what, this is different. Let me turn the soil a bit, see what comes of it if I flip the soil.
Right.
So
and you truly enjoy it.
I am.
That's good. Now you tell me, my dear friend, how long you been acting?
It's only been about 6 years.
Really?
I did an audition back during the pandemic. And it was virtual. And I got cast during the pandemic. Wow. So everything we did, it was virtual, the scenes and all of that. But growing up, this is what I wanted to do. I always wanted to act. I always wanted to be in entertainment. But my biggest dream I always wanted to do, I wanted to model. And I did do a couple of modeling gigs. Then I was like, it just went away.
Right.
So, and I was always into entertainment. So when I first moved here, I did two big events. I don't know if you guys remember that, back with Mark Baker. It was to help intellectually challenged individuals. And we did a wine and jazz event, and I had did it for 2 years in a row. But during that time, my grandmother was sick. So it was a lot that went on doing that. So I just picked the entertainment piece of it back up. Throwing my events, still helping other people. I developed a system to throw proms for adults who have not had a prom, maybe had a bad experience on the prom.
I got to get to one of those.
And it did so well my first 2 years here. I didn't do it in Memphis this year, but I have been asked by our good friend Trey Walker.
Yes.
So he and I are going to do something together in August. But I took the prom to Atlanta this year, and it did well. Working with Courtney Little, it did well. So I'm still into that. And I have other things in the fire that I'm just going to keep.
Yeah, you can't tell everything. But most definitely keep us in mind when you do that with Dre Walker with this prom, because that would be great for us.
Yeah. But I have been asked to already star in another movie with the help of Katina.
Oh, come on now.
Yes, and her can't tell that part of the movie.
Yeah.
But we've already did that, and I'm actually meeting her next week to sign a contract.
So you're saying we need to stay on the lookout.
tuned.
I love that. I love when stuff just fall out the air. Let me tell you something. I don't believe in accidents.
That's right.
I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in providence. Everything is meant to be.
Right.
What it's going to be is going to be. And I like that. And I'm glad. So let me for the young people and the people that want to try to get into the business or that's in acting now and like they don't know what to do or where to go. Can you share that? How can they get into the business?
Well, there are a lot of local talent here in the Memphis area, and a lot of them will put on Facebook Live, like open calls.
So you tell them they need to reach out. When they see that, reach out.
Reach out. And one thing that I want to share with young people too, when you go and you audition for roles, and if you don't get a role, don't let that stop you.
No.
That simply means that that role was probably not for you, because God knows all, and what's for you is gonna happen.
Absolutely.
So one no, you might get one no, you might get two no's, but eventually you're gonna get a yes.
Yes.
So if it's something that you truly want to do, you keep doing it, no matter who tell you no, because when people say no, God says yes, and His yes will put you in the right place where you need to be.
The right people.
That's right, and that's what I have learned.
About the right people too. It is.
And I wanted to piggyback on what Rashay had
Go
said.
ahead.
And as she stated, when I started this, I started in 2021. And it was only supposed to be a 5-minute segment to introduce my ministry, Broken Heart Recovery. Just, hey, check out the little segment, and come and check out the ministry. And then it went from a 5-minute segment to an hour and 20-minute movie. I wasn't looking for Rashay. I wasn't even looking for Mr. Macklemore. It was just CJ Nevels and myself. And when I went to an interview we had, I think she overheard what we were saying or whatever, and she came to me and we started talking. I hadn't even wrote her part at that time.
She had not.
Wow.
I said, you know what? I think I can do this for you. And I went back and I actually wrote her stuff in. And one thing that I want to say about it, when God gives you something, it flows.
It does.
I just began to write, and it just flowed. Ooh, thank you, Jesus.
That's good. That's good. Now let me ask you this: when does the movie come out?
The movie is going to be coming out July 7th. Everybody say July 7th.
Yes.
At 7 p.m. at Malco Powerhouse. It's 540 South Front Street.
Hold on, repeat that address one more time.
540 South Front Street.
Right behind the train station.
Yeah.
Right behind the train station.
Is it too late to get tickets? Can
No,
they still come?
they still
See, I don't know about y'all, but see, we already got our tickets. We're gonna be there. We already got an outfit. We already know what we're wearing. We already, because I told you, we more excited than you guys.
That's right.
So it's not too late.
It's not too late.
It's coming out July 7th.
Yes.
And after that, if they don't make that, where can they watch the movie?
We're gonna stream it on Tubi, and we're gonna, of course, Facebook as well. And I'm working with my friend Kim. She's like the young millennial. She handles all of that stuff for me.
Yes.
So whenever Kim tells me we're ready to move, that's what
we
we're
move.
gonna do.
That's what I like. They said, you guys, you heard these. She said on Tubi. So if you don't get a chance to come out July 7th, which we still want you to come out July 7th,
we need you.
and we also want you to most definitely click it on Tubi, Facebook, and anywhere else, all platforms, because we have to get our people and our movies and our that looks like us. We gotta get that. We gotta get it out there. We have to. It's time for us as a people to be able to sustain ourselves. This is one of the ways. Let's support, y'all, and let's be a part of. So we got all that out. So my thing is, for each and every last one of you, is there anything else that you want to say to the people that's watching?
All right, you go first.
Look, if you want to be healed, set free, and delivered, you want to come to this movie. It's action-packed from start to finish. It's definitely relatable, and you will be glad that you came out. You are in for a sweet treat. You can go ahead and purchase the tickets in advance. You can go to you can pay me via Cash App, and it's $ Katina, Katina Smith 01, and just put in the subject line Beyond the Doors or for a ticket, and I will have your ticket waiting at the door for you.
Say that Cash App one more time for the ticket.
It is $ Katina, Katina Smith 01.
Right.
And these are the tickets.
I was going to say, you ain't struggling my ticket.
Y'all most definitely, we gonna end with the ticket. Oh, I like the ticket. Make sure they get that. Make sure they see that ticket. I like that.
I want to say there are beginnings and endings to everything.
Yes, it is.
So you find yourself where you've ended a relationship or ended a job, or I think I had come to a lot of endings at that particular time. I said, Lord, what am I going to do? And believe me, he'll find something for you to do. This movie, I just got selected to open a stage play with a company called Global Ministries Theater, where I play a homeless veteran, and I open that up, and then Jew 1 and Jew 2 with Kim Yard.
And a Christmas movie.
And a Christmas movie. So once you turn, I said it again, you got to turn the soil sometimes.
It's falling out the sky.
Absolutely. You just have to, sometimes you gotta, if you're in something that is not growing you,
it's not for you. If you're not growing, it's not for you. And I like that, brother.
Yeah.
And that goes all the way across the board.
Across the board.
Spiritually.
That's right.
Your job, everything. If you don't understand music, if
Yes.
you're not growing, if it's not growing it's not
you
for
gotta
you.
get out of there.
It's not for you.
You gotta get out of there.
I like
Bad
that,
friendships that you look. I have a saying.
Come on, boy, you about to make me say
I got a saying. Sit at the table where you appreciate it, not tolerate it.
Yes.
That's right.
Come on, girl. Come on. I like that. That was good. Go ahead.
I mean, same sentiments that they have is for me as well. What it really inspired me during the pandemic, my sister had brain cancer. She had brain cancer during the time I was auditioning. And what was said to me was, you aced it, but I need to show you to show me a little bit more of, and she said, just think about something. And it just flowed, and I've just been flowing in it ever since. My sister, she beat the brain cancer, and 6 months later when she went back, it was back again. So that's my shero. So a lot of things I do now, I kind of do for my family, for my sister. Meeting Tyler Perry was one of the best things I ever experienced in my life. The man is so down to earth, just down to earth. And when I tell this story because my family laugh at me, because when I met him, I was speechless.
I know you were.
And I talk.
Yeah. Right.
I couldn't say a word. And he looked, he was like, well. So my mom and them started doing the talking for me. So I do have that video that I think I will share again on the books from me meeting him. And it was just, but beyond the doors, it was just very, very relatable. And when Katina and I talked, I'm like, this was my life. A year ago.
And I didn't even know it.
6 months ago.
Wow.
This was my life.
Wow. Yeah.
And I shared that with her, and she prayed, and we cried. Man.
That's good.
You never know what go on behind closed doors.
And I told God, this is not my movie. And I said, whoever you want in this movie, because some people was like, you didn't do a casting call? I was like, no, I wasn't led to do a casting call.
Yeah.
But God sent who he wanted to be a part of this vision. And like I said, when he put it together, there is a significant meaning behind it. She could have got her healing and her deliverance.
She could have.
You know what I'm saying?
Confirmation too.
Yeah.
And I did that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's amazing. And I like how you were able to make it so relatable to everyone. It was so relatable. When you didn't even know, you just
I
write.
didn't even know.
You just write it. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. You guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. I'm more excited than them. Beyond the Doors, because I'm like you said, I'm sure it's going to touch somebody, some way, somehow that we all can relate.
Yeah. You're going to laugh.
And God sent me him.
Yeah.
We've been together 3
This
years. This is my boo.
Oh, that's your boo? In real life. And Beyond the Doors.
And ain't no fighting beyond it.
I love that. That's good. You see how you just been in the right place, right time it just comes.
And can I just share how
You
we
can share.
met?
Yes, go ahead.
We met, we were seeing Dre Walker.
Yes.
Wow.
Dre Walker was having a show. We were seeing Dre Walker.
Yep.
And speaking about relatable things, we started talking. I met her through somebody else, and she started telling me about her street impact. And we both started to minister to each other.
Mm-hmm.
She ministered to me, and then I turned around and I ministered to her.
Yep.
And so after that, I think we saw each other maybe like 3 weeks or so later, and then the connection was just always there. And she told me, she said, "You're so powerful. I need you to come with me with Street Impact. All I need you to do is pray." She said, "Pray for me. Well, open up, pray for me, or end it in a pray." And that just made me feel so good that I was able to impact her with her Street Impact.
And that's what we're doing. And that's why I love it, because we believe in making an impact in these streets. We hear so much going on in the city of Memphis about crime and this nature. No, it's some good people out here. There's some good people out here doing some great things, not good things. And I'm glad that we was able. And that's why I said with her, I knew it was meant to be. To meet each other the way we did, because and every time it was always the same genuine connection. And I said, nah, I like it. Now when Impact started rolling, I gotta get you over that. I gotta tell your story. I want the people to hear your story. I want the people to know. And I'm so glad. I am so glad, and I'm thankful, and I'm grateful, and I wish all the luck for Beyond the Doors, because guess what? If one make it, we all make it.
And I tell everybody, whoever is attached to me is gonna win.
I say the same thing.
They're gonna win.
I say that all the time. Hey, we going to the top, and we going to the top together. And when I eat, everybody going to eat, and I love it. Anything else, you guys?
I just wanted to close with this. I remember when I was filming. We was filming the same. One of them bloopers. We have some
bloopers. Okay.
Rashay and I, we was on set. And she was going through her scene, right? When I tell you that baby was acting, I said, cut! I need for you to calm down. She ain't on Broadway.
She was overacting.
Baby, she was overacting. Oh, my Lord. I'm like, okay.
I love that.
But it was so funny. But we got it right, though.
Yeah.
When I tell you she did her thing. The whole cast is just a stellar cast. They're all phenomenal.
I love it. And coming from Street Impact, I want to say thank you. Thank you. And most definitely thank you for taking the time out your day to come and speak on the streets. And I love that. I really do. Because you're making an impact in the streets. Don't stop. Don't stop. Right. Please continue to do what you do. And don't forget, you guys, Beyond the Doors, July 7th. July 7th. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. And if you have any questions, any concerns, you can always inbox me. You can always put it on the comments. And if you want to know where you can get your tickets again, I'm going to put that in the comments too. So please don't forget. Y'all, let's go out here and support our people.
That's right.
Let's support our people. Okay? Street.
Yeah.